something, I suppose. Who knows what I'm doing, honestly. Headset back on, volume back up, stream manager back on. Alright. Into Minecraft we go, I suppose. I'm thinking I'm gonna trade with the villagers a decent amount, and also mob hunt a decent amount to refill the chests some, because the chests are getting a little low on supplies. I wish I could trade off spider eyes. So yeah, basically just farm some trees and then farm some mobs in quick succession and hope that I get some helpful results. I don't think those are grown. I don't know. I don't know what they are when they're grown, to be honest. It gave me more than I started with, so I will accept it. I want to go to the Nether and get the damn Netherite upgrade template, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be very easy to do still, so I don't know. There are people outside being loud. Why do these not want to grow? Question mark. That is a lot of bone meal for just a couple trees. I wish Fortune worked on logs. That would make life so much easier. I know it logically doesn't make any sense to do it, but in my dreams, I guess it works. zombies are already spawning. Apologies, I had to sneeze. Mm. I guess I'll go hunt mobs since it's nighttime. Fires. I probably should start switching to bone blocks for my bone meal resources, because we have a lot more access to bone blocks from the nether. The dual Enderman spawn, when I was already looking at them, gave me major anxiety. That was terrible. I'm not gonna try critting these guys because I'm already low, and crits are just gonna get me hit. I guess I'll pick up the gold armor. Comes in handy to have on the side when I die in another onyx set and I need it. Yeah, I ain't fighting Enderman, I'm all set on that. The only thing they could really give me that's useful right now is XP, and I'd rather kill the equivalent in regular mobs than try to kill an Enderman. I want the spiders, but I gotta get the creeper first. Spider AI is so glitched. Like, they'll target you for no reason in the daytime sometimes, and at night they just don't notice you exist half the time. That turtle's like, let me in, all my friends are in there. There we go. Maybe I'll make a golem farm somewhere. I don't know where I'd make it though. Because a golem farm would be nice to get continued iron. My tea cooled off enough yet. Oh god, it doesn't feel it. Oh, it's not that bad. I'm gonna try to drink it at this temperature because I don't want it to get cool enough that the stupid flies start pestering it again. I'm sitting still to wait for the saplings this one. It's an ocelot. Oh, my nails. Where's my super baby? Oh, thank you for the paw. I gotta trim your nails again. Yeah. They're pretty well trimmed, but your quicks also went back a little. Hey, give me that paw. No, give me that one. Give me this one. No, that paw. That paw. Paw. Good girl. Thank you. I'm just looking at your nails. I'm not trying to trim them right now. Yeah, this one needs to get shorter. But your quicks haven't receded very low. Thank you, let's go girl. Yeah, let's go girl. Let's go girl. Oh, the kisses, thank you. She's such a good girl. What do you smell? What do you smell? Are you excited for tomorrow? I haven't even told you what's happening tomorrow. The big ears. You know what time of week it is tomorrow, huh? I can't say what we're doing tomorrow, because if I do, you're going to be unstoppably irritating for the next day and a half. Well, half a day, technically, because it's only not that long until... Why does blue dye look different? It's not that long until, we go there, but... Okay, that's pretty much all of it. Alright, I'm gonna drop off what I don't need at home, and then I'm gonna head to the villagers. I really would like to get a template, but the constant crashing whenever I'm in the nether and the lag. Oh yeah, dyes just look different now. That's so strange. What on earth? What are they supposed to be, like things on a bowl or something? That's so strange. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh yeah, we could make copper stuff, I guess, because that's like added now or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if we even have copper that much. Besides like what was dropped by mobs. Yeah, we've got like a whopping 30 copper. Does copper armor oxidize? I don't think it does. I don't know. I don't know anything about the update, to be perfectly real with y'all. We could probably make a copper golem for the fun of it to wander around the house. Because why not? Alright. Let's start with you, because I have rotten flesh. They still need to reset. Yeah. Alright, we'll just AFK in the corner over here and watch them all exist while they reset. I'm curious if the copper armor oxidizes, so I'm looking that up. The copper age, let's see. I'm an adult. Copper golem statue. Copper chest. Copper chain. The copper chain's cool. And they oxidized. That's actually really cool. I like that. Copper bars. Oh, okay. I know what it means. Oh, and those oxidize too. That's interesting. A copper torch. Copper lantern. Oxidizes. Copper armor. Copper nuggets. Copper tools. They added a mannequin in Java edition. Okay, well that's interesting. I want to test and see what the shelves look like because we have enough wood on us to make them. I'm gonna sleep first to help these guys reset. Yeah, stare at me angry all you want. I still stole your bed. It says 6 matching. Stripped logs is what you need for a shelf. I don't like the new look of the dyes. Shelves. Right there. Interesting. Okay, what do they look like? What do they do? I don't know how I feel about that. They're not bad by any means, they're just kind of strange. Kind of odd, kind of odd. Alright, where's a Fletcher? It's much easier now that I figured out specifically how many you need to max them. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you today? I'm a little delayed in noticing chat. My bad. Let's just wait for these guys to reset again, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of boring to just stand here. I want to be on the edge of the crafting table. Because then we can see the room better. Yeah, I don't like the new dyes. The new dyes definitely are off-putting. I don't know how I feel about them. I was just reading the quick lowdown on what the new update brings. I don't really know how I feel about the shelves either, to be completely real. I mean, in theory, they look okay. Like, it's a cool concept. It's a nice little, like, storage edition. I don't know. I don't know what I don't like about them, but I don't really like them that much. Which is not very helpful, but it's a statement, I guess. I guess I'm gonna make a copper golem when I go home. When I tried them in the beta, they were pretty much useless, so I don't really feel like using them very much, but having one wandering around the house would be kind of cute, so I guess we'll just make one. And I suppose that means I have to go copper mining at some point, so that I can do some of the new features. Probably display a set of copper armor, because at some point I'm going to display every type of armor. I just don't know where. I'm just existing, I guess. I'm not particularly tired right now. Just me existing. I'm not exactly high energy right now, because life is a lot, but we are vibing. Hey, Nix. What are you doing? Are you sleepy? You big house. The big house. You sleepy puppy. You better get lots of sleep, because you're running around tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to see your favorite person tomorrow. Which your favorite person should be me, because I raised you, but I see how it is. I don't like that they just unnervingly stare at you. I guess I could actually be fishing while I wait for them to reset, because I think it's close enough that they still reset. God, I can't do that. Oh, it's a baby cat. I was so confused as to what that movement was. I guess I'm a little tired. I don't know. I think it's more depression than tiredness, but I exist, so here we are. Depression kinda is what it is. I'm quite used to coexisting with my mental illnesses, so I know it's coming at this point. It's seasonal affective disorder kicking in hard, and I'm like, guess I'll just keep vibing. Speaking of which, my therapist told me to dig out my vitamin D light and put that on while I'm streaming, and I haven't managed to do that yet. I probably should have done that today. How much longer do I have to stream? An hour? I might go dig that up. Because worst case, it's just a random bright light for no reason. Best case, it helps some. Finch, 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 finch. Anyways, how are you today? Finch, 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 finch. Finch, 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 finch. I'm glad you're good. I feel you there on the boredom. I was playing Among Us before this, and then I was kind of like, eh. So I switched to Minecraft, but I'm kind of wishing I switched to, server games instead of my world. But I haven't played my world in a bit, so I figured why not. I would just go get another 8 templates, but that's gonna be a nightmare with this cursed world. Don't look at me like that, lady. I didn't do anything to you. I mainly just play the Hive server, because I'm playing Bedrock. I know there's a bunch of other server options for Bedrock, but I got really used to playing the Hive. A few days ago, I tried to platform, like get top 3 or the top 3 stats for every mini game that I could. Which actually went surprisingly well. I platformed a lot of games I hadn't played before, and then played a bunch of games for fun afterwards. Found some games that I like to play that I wouldn't have thought I liked to play. Managed to top 3 in Bed Wars somehow, but that was because I was in teams. I don't comprehend the Hive Bed Wars. I'm used to Hypixel. I used to main Hypixel when I was playing Java Edition. And even then I wasn't that good at Bed Wars, I just knew the mechanics of the game semi-well. Knowing the mechanics doesn't get you very far, though. Yeah, fair. I used to play Invaded Lands for PvP. I'm not very good at PvP. That was actually what my detriment was in most game modes. I just haven't figured it out. Especially on Java, I haven't figured out the updates where it's like shield PvP and stuff, and where like axes are actually technically more useful. I got okay at Bedrock Edition PvP back in the PS3 days where you could play like battle minigames, but it's been quite a few years since I've played those. I've usually been a Bedrock player more than I've been a Java player, because I usually played Java from access to like family computers and stuff. My brothers and I usually had a shared family computer we were allowed access to, or we'd like have access to my mom's laptop and stuff like that for games. And then I played it a little when I had my own PC, but my PC is ancient and doesn't handle games very well, so I don't tend to do it very often. And then just didn't end up getting back into it when I got a couple upgrades. I don't know if my PC can run it now, because I got a few parts upgraded, so it's supposed to run a little better, but I'm not sure. I haven't re-downloaded it to see. I mained Bedrock usually, though. I've played it on PS3 for a long time, and even stayed on PS3 after they stopped supporting updates for it. I played on the Wii U for a while, and now I've played on PS4 for about 1,000 hours, I think, now. And it's what I started playing when I started streaming, so I kind of stick to it because it's what I'm used to. My other world has a lot more progress on it for the days played. Like, my other world has 1,700 something days played, I believe, and I have a lot to show for it, versus this world's at already 500, and I really don't have much to show for it. I haven't even gotten Netherite or beat the Ender Dragon or anything. But in my defense, this world is genuinely cursed, and anytime I try to enter the Nether, I get lagged or crashed or both, and it's caused quite a few deaths. So I don't know what it's doing with the Nether, but it doesn't like it, which is ironic because my other world's bigger storage wise and a lot harder on my processor because of how much stuff I have in it, and it's never had issues with the Nether. I don't know why this world just particularly doesn't like me, but it doesn't. So it's a little bit of a struggle. I finally managed to get Nether Wart to be able to get villagers cured, to be able to make the village house that's behind me. but I haven't ventured in far enough to deal with a bastion to get a netherite template, because if I can barely struggle through a goddamn fortress, I don't want to know what a bastion's going to be like. I'm going to have to find out, because I keep losing my gear whenever I go in the nether from it burning. But I don't know. I'm petrified to bring any of my gear into the nether to try to get the bastion, but I need my gear to survive because I'm not that great at playing anymore, so it's kind of a double loss. Okay, let's see. It's probably nighttime now, isn't it? Yep, okay. Did I get anything important? Doesn't look like it. I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, let's boot him out of his bed to sleep in it. Stare at me all you want, buddy. It's my bed now. Where's the fisherman? Alright, cool. Put the extra fish away. Not my shovel, thanks. I'm also gonna throw these extra saddles on the ground. Hopefully if I throw them in the corner here, I won't pick them back up on my way out. If they don't despawn before then. Get some more of these. Oh yeah, I should be healing my axe. Get some more of this. Do this. And then trade with our Fletchers. Yeah, I know, a lot of people tend to promote their Discords or try to add me on Discord. For one, I don't really interact with people in my streams outside of stream for a very good reason. And for two, I don't have the effort to get into Discord again. I didn't really love using it before, and it's been a long time since I've touched my account, and I think it's probably just gonna stay that way. Honestly. But I know that it definitely would help. I'm not really here to try to make it very far with streaming, as far as like trying to grind and get a bunch of followers and get to subscribers and all that. I'm kind of just doing it to do it, really. It's like a productivity thing in my brain where I feel like I can't really play video games unless I'm making some sort of productive end of it, which is why I started streaming. And now I just do it to chill and chat with people for the most part, not really for any benefit. It's just a fun way to vibe for me. Meet people and talk on stream and all that. I appreciate the tip. I don't know. I'm not really pushing to go in one direction or another as far as streaming goes. Just kind of going with the flow. It's cool to see people following me and all that, and I appreciate people being a part of the community, but I don't know. I don't think I have enough mental effort to be consistent enough with streaming to get very far with it, which is ironic because I do stream pretty much every day of the week. I still don't know what density is for, nor do I really care. I do still stream pretty much every day of the week, so it's kind of ironic that I'm not like going that hard on trying to get things done, but I just exist. So there's different shelf colors too, I think. So I think that might make a difference in what they look like and how much I like or dislike them. Is it going to preview them for me here? No, it's just going to say dark oak. Interesting. I guess for fun I can throw them up in here somewhere. Like in here. And I can throw this in here. I have no clue. Fair enough. It's only 6:11 for me p.m. Anyways, I hope you have a good night. Get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Would you quit scratching your collar? That's loud in my ears. Yeah. Just loud in my ears, girls. Lay down. Good girls. The snorts. I gotta make some actual farms too, I keep forgetting. I also don't know why I haven't been using my axe to break the potatoes and carrots. That doesn't work. I gotta make a back door, because I have doors everywhere but there. I also have to actually decorate this house at some point, but who knows when that'll happen. Yes, I think I'll do leather, chainmail, copper, and then iron, gold, diamond, and put it all here as a display thing. Because why not? I should also make some sweet berry farms with the slabs above them so that I can farm sweet berries to trade with the butchers. I guess I could make some armor stands. I think I might do some diamond mining, because even if I get the netherite template, I'm going to need to duplicate it a lot, which means I'm going to need a decent amount of diamonds, because ain't no way I'm exploring the nether enough to get a bunch of individual ones. I think I'm just going to duplicate them. There are crumbs on my bed and I don't like it. Yes, I made them all into armor stands because why not? We'll just make fresh leather armor. I also need to dye each piece individually because that's also a achievement I haven't gotten yet somehow. So let's do purple, cyan, lime, and red. In no particular order. I know the more effective way is to use a cauldron, because A, you can color mix, and B, wait, what? Can you not do it this way anymore and you have to use a cauldron? Well, do I have a water bucket on me? Yes. I was gonna say, but I just needed the ones that I needed, so I didn't have to do that. But I guess I have to anyways. No. Turned it yellowy instead of lime. Like brownish green. Muddy color. I should get an achievement. Yes, I got an achievement. Cool. Do we have a full set worth of chain armor yet? No. But that's okay. We can put these 3 on for now. Nor do we have a full set of gold or a full set of iron. I might have to give in and blast mine in the nether. I really don't want to though, because every time I've blast mined it turns out horrendously terrible for me. That's the easiest way to get some damn gold. I guess we'll just put away everything we don't need and hope and pray it goes okay for once. Well, here goes nothing. We'll probably be glitching out and dying very soon. What is that noise? How do I manage? I'm trying to eat. If that doesn't prove this game is a little broken when it comes to the Nether, I don't know what will. And that. This is the fateful tunnel where I got completely screwed over by Minecraft mechanics, so let's try it again, why don't we? Because this seems like an excellent idea for my well-being. Burn some of that. I'm so incredibly focused on not dying or getting glitched again that I'm just like super silent, and I apologize. There we go, we finally got some good gold showing up. There we go. We'll discard fire. Oh jeez. That was a little scary. Did not like that. I had a feeling there was going to be lava in that hole somewhere. In the back of my head I was thinking, you know, normally the gravel guards lava of some sort. Some ancient debris doesn't hurt. I don't really need blackstone unless I happen to think of a project where I need a lot of it. Please tell me I didn't make that Enderman angry. That might not ignite the others. Oh, it did. Okay. Get rid of some of this netherrack everywhere so that it's not quite as laggy as it should be. Now I saw gold on the ground, but I don't see the gold. So I guess it must have broke the entire vein, unfortunately. I think I'll burn some of the quartz. Sorry, I had a sneeze. Okay, let's burn some netherrack. I probably ought to compile my nuggets down to ingots so I have some better space. I got that Enderman with the TNT, which means he's gonna be mad. Please tell me I didn't get that one. Okay, I didn't get that one. Doesn't look like anything of use. Oh, some gold back here, which is part of the cave that I already explored. So I should have seen it, but I guess I didn't bother to go up for it. Either that or I was just extra tired when I did this and I didn't see it. I think I'm going to stand on the edge of here for a minute while I do the changing to ingots. And I'm also going to just stay here so that it gives it time for the stuff to despawn that I didn't pick up, so it stops lagging as much. Over a stack, not bad. So I think I'm just gonna stand like here for the 2-minute timer so that it'll despawn a lot of this stuff that's lagging everything. Where's my Uncle Kylie? Phone, please stay charging, not start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. Why won't it despawn? It feels like this is the longest 2 minutes of my life. There it goes. A lot of it despawned. The rest of it despawned. Okay. That was really close. I technically looked in his eyes, but I don't think he cared enough. I'm dead. Oh, I realized I looked in his eyes. And now there's a chance all my stuff is stuck in a wall. I realized I looked in his eyes and I was trying to get up into the tunnel and I just couldn't get there in time. If my stuff's on a wall, I'm probably gonna lose my mind. It shouldn't be, but shouldn't never stopped it before. Alright, what do and don't I have before it starts to despawn? Crafting nibble torches, sword, bow, pickaxe, both stacks of arrows, rest of my TNT, flint and steel, coal, gold, wood, pork. I think I've got everything. At least everything enough that it's not going to bother me if something's missing. At least it wasn't too terrible of a loss. We lost a lot of levels, yeah, but I'm kind of so used to losing levels, I'm not really bothered by it anymore. No luck with any ores or anything. Angry, 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 angry. I'm dead again. I'm dead again, I'm dead again, I'm dead again, I'm dead again, I'm dead again. Nope. That was way too close for comfort. I didn't like that. He's still angry. Come here. How? Okay. Whatever, I guess. I don't have any gold armor left. So that sucks. But I think I have enough to make a pair of boots, don't I? No. That's fine. I'll just run in. It happens. It is what it is. The Nether is cursed. Whether it's from lag or my stupidity, it is always cursed. Yep, cursed. It crashed out. Stream's gonna end. I'll be back.